I just wanted to make a video about Dusty Smith, a popular YouTuber that talks about atheism and everything like that. He just recently came under fire over a comment that was referring to the recent Baltimore riots. The comment is, "I love how shocked CNN is that black people are violently looting in Baltimore right now. Black people using a tragedy as an excuse to steal shit? Who could have possibly predicted such a thing?" Now, there's a major problem with this. Major problem with this statement. And the problem is that he said black people are violently looting. Black people using a tragedy as an excuse to steal shit. And the problem with that is the fact that he said black people. Now, when you're making a statement and you're labeling a group of people based on ethnicity or, anything like that, like ethnicity, cultural background, you have to make a distinction. Is this a thing that these people are doing because of their race or their ethnicity or their cultural background, or is it a human thing? Now, I think anybody with half a brain would say looting's a human thing. Taking advantage of a situation and using it for personal gain, stealing things, is a very human aspect. It happens all the time, regardless of cultural background and everything. So, yeah, it's racist to label as black people, because it's kind of like saying they're doing this because they're black. Where this comment could have been made better. It would have been made pretty accurate if he said, "I loved how shocked CNN is that people are violently looting in Baltimore right now. People using tragedy as an excuse to steal shit? Who could have possibly predicted such a thing?" They're stealing things because they're people. Because they're people that are put in this situation. You put white people in this situation, they would have done it too. So, to label them as black is discriminatory. It's kind of like, and I get this, like, everybody falls into this trap because it's part of our culture. Because basically what happens is, when a white person does something bad, they're labeled as an asshole. When a black person does something bad, it's like, oh, that black, his race, his or her race, is brought into it. And I work in as a job where you get tips. And of course, anybody that has heard the stereotype, black people don't tip. Well, this is a huge problem, because, the thing is it's kind of a, it's falsified how accurate it is. The reason why is because when a white person doesn't tip, you think, oh, what a douchebag. When a black person doesn't tip, you think, oh, it's because it's black, it's because of the stereotype. When obviously there's a huge flaw with that, because to say that black people have not tipped me is incredibly inaccurate and stupid. Black people have totally tipped me. It's happened. I'd say equally amount of white people haven't tipped me. So it's one of those things, when a white person doesn't tip, he's an asshole. When a black person doesn't tip, oh, suddenly the stereotype is true. And it just gives you a falsified perception. And that's where I had to make the distinction in my head. Oh, that guy didn't tip because of his race. He did tip because he's an asshole. And it's the same thing with this right here. They didn't loot because they're black. Black people looting. No, they looted because they're people. It's a people thing. It's an aspect of human nature to steal things, to take advantage of a situation, break shit and steal things during heated confrontations such as this. So that's my opinion about it. Thanks for watching.